Venus, don't know what I'm doing, shouldn't it? Morning, Beaut. You alright, sweetheart? We're doing FYP today, and then I promise I'm going to make some quizzes later on this afternoon after my nap. I was here just before. I think it does have a delay on the pop-up. I think it does have a delay, and I don't know why. I think I need to leave them up longer as well. You told me to make them shorter, but I think because of the delay, I might make them a little bit longer. And we're not going to get rid of any of Kimmy's dots. We like Kimmy's dots. Morning, Joyce. Just wait. Has anybody shared it to Kath that I've shared, but she always gets missed off? It might take it a while for it to come up. Sometimes you have to come in once before it will activate on the system. So after today it should pop up. That's the theory, but it depends on how the system feels. So it should come up next time. It won't come up during the quiz though. Thank you for sharing to Kath. Right, here we go then. Oh, we don't need to hide that. We just need to put TikTok in front of it. Right, here we go. Right, what have we got today? What have we got today on old TikTok? What's been going off? Right. I just wanted to share this because this will be my dog this weekend, trying to help Ian do the kitchen. This will be Gambit this weekend, so feel sorry for us. Right. I haven't watched any of these, so we're watching these all together. This is the Swearing Shepherd. I haven't covered her for a while, but her sheeps have been born. What are you curious about the dot, Mags? Dot, you just wanted to set it off.
Bend your legs. Look, chill. Look
so
at his little horns though. The massive compared to the rest of him. He's got biggest horns. Thank you, Babs. Thank you, Susan.
Kirsty watches them. I used to watch them a lot, but then they've not been coming up on my FYP. Oh, can you hear the
He's getting lighter as well around his armpits.
You can see them.
Because obviously they do go lighter, don't they? But can you see where he's going lighter?
You come up here, you can see them.
Where his armpits are. Hi, madam. One of my original Jacobs. Looks like your self-molting.
So cute. So it is spring season, it is lambing season, and I want to go to the farm, but my son's 15 now. Can you take a 15-year-old to the farm? Or is I used to go to the farm with Ian before we had a child. I like to go to the farm and the zoo. I think we need to. We've been to the zoo, but mind you, if we go to Twycross, they've got a farm there as well. I think I need to battle Twycross at some point. You can go without. He doesn't like being left out if we go somewhere though, so I think we go to Twycross because it's got both. Right, let's see what CLA's been up to. She starts crying and says she will become a TikTok manager. So anybody want to join TikTok agency with CLA? Is she saying a manager means she's going to have an agency, or does she think she's going to be a manager of TikTok, did we think? Let's have a look.
Gone for your man. I needed therapy before even trolling.
Where's the tears? That's very good mascara, by the way. And eyeliner.
Why don't you go and concentrate on yourself?
The dot's not working. I don't know why it's not
You're always
working.
bigging up these people. Yeah, big me up, I get it, I'm a legend. But not everyone's like you, Chelsea. So why can't you be better than me? There's one of you in here that's legends, mate. I've got fans that are better than me. But no one's gonna know because you've not blown up. I can blow you up. Darling. I'll be your manager, darling.
We've gone from crying to laughing. Anybody believe that the crying was real? Anybody?
Britain's Got Talent, darling. Fuck Simon Cowell, darling. He's too old now. We're taking over. You sound like a strangled cat, darling.
got
So
no.
does anyone want to be managed by CLA? Anybody at all? Anybody? I don't think I'm going to join being managed by CLA, to be completely honest with you. Right. This one's made me laugh. This one has made me laugh. I think, Mags, did you send me this? Somebody sent me this morning, and I just read the title, so I haven't watched all of it, but it's only 17 seconds, so I don't think there's much. I don't know if they realise what they've said or they've missaid what they meant. But he says his family are going to be jealous because he's earning £2 an hour. Now, last I checked, that is a lot less than minimum wage.
I don't like my own family, mate, but trust them, they'll all be licking up to me when they find out how rich
If you don't like your own family, why are you living with your dad? Yeah, maybe move out.
I am. When they find out I'm making £2 an hour on here, they're going to be literally... £2
an hour. £2 an hour. That's less than minimum wage. You can go work anywhere else, and you're gonna make more. Right. Let's do the maths. £2 an hour times 24 is £48, isn't it? I'm not dumb, am I? It's 48, isn't it? You earn more. You can earn more. Please, someone tell me that you earn more than that doing a 9-to-5 job. If he was on 24 hours a day, which he's not going to be on 24 hours a day. People sleep at least 8 hours. Someone do the maths for me. So if you... Oh, wait a minute. We're doing you in a minute. If you sleep at least 8 hours, how many hours is that you're awake? 14 something because it's minimum wage. I can't be asked to do the maths, but £2 an hour is not a lot if even if you're on just constantly. It is not a lot. Right, are we ready for Alphabet? £16. Yeah, it's £16. £32. And how much do you earn a day at minimum wage at £14 an hour? 16 hours. And how much would you earn? 9 to 5 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5, 6. That's 8 hours. What's 8 times 14? Someone do 8 times 14. I'm really bad at maths. You know, I could do it in the pharmacy, but since I've not been working in the pharmacy, it's usually 8 hours. So 8 times 14. That's at least 80 something. Yeah, Mr. TikTok, we're not jealous. Right, are we ready for Alphabet? Right, can I have some boxers, please? I thought I could do this without boxers. 112, there you go. But my brain's scrambled. Somebody, Spencer, Auntie, come and join me in a box. Hi, Nikki. Where's my Spencer? Where's my emotional support seal? Support seal. Auntie, you're echoing.
Hiya.
I'm okay, Coco. I hope everyone else is okay today. Just going to pop these up here for anybody who is struggling today, if it's come through. Has it come through?
Boxes have gone all weird, like I can't see
Dave?
yours very well.
You might need
You
to
might have
leave.
to go, come out and come back in. Yeah, leave and come back.
Everything's gone weird. I can't even set off my my TikTok Xfinity things. Oh, I can now. There you go. Action excluded. We'll put some of those numbers up for a little bit. Hello, Swans
There you
chick.
go.
You're right, sweetheart. Right, so Alphabet compares their self, to Barbara Streisand.
Delusional.
And for anybody who doesn't know who Barbara Streisand is, there was amazing singer. absolutely amazing
Still are.
singer and still are. I was just going to say they're
Yeah.
still here, aren't they? So, let's...
Yeah, they are. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she's beautiful.
So what if I got a double chin? So what if I got a big nose? Some of the biggest models in the world have big noses and long noses. And that's what makes them famous as well.
It is true that unusual features do, stand out in the modelling world, but personality as well has to be a thing, and stage presence. Yet Barbara is a queen, so it is very, very
She's a
insulting.
queen.
You know what I mean? I'm not here to look like a perfect plastic doll. I'm here to be who I am, and that's who I am. Do you know what I mean?
You're looking very clean today. Do we think the filter is filtering?
Yeah.
Morning, Kath. Are you okay, Kath, sweet pea? Did you mean to request the box, or was that an accidental on the tap? If you meant to request, Auntie will let you up. Oh, yes. Can you let Kath up for me, Auntie?
I can't see a request at the moment.
Oh, let me see if I can get him multi-guest.
Name one, Barbara Streisand. Incredible human being, and very well known for her talents.
Oh, I don't like the clicking. If anybody can click, I do apologise. It's not that I think it's just that I'm jealous. But can you not click in my face?
Yeah.
I've just tried to let Kath up. Yes.
Yeah, Kath's up. I couldn't see her request. Sorry, otherwise I would have let her up.
Hello, Kath. How are you this morning?
Hey,
Hello, sweet pea.
I was just watching another live. I sent it to you. It's rants. You know them rats or whatever they are.
Yeah.
They're saying the cat's going blind. It's got infection in both eyes. And he's not been cleaning it or doing whatever. He's just gone on that. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
Oh, I didn't see that.
They're saying the cat's going blind.
Oh my goodness. I'll have to look into that. I don't know if I've got a video showing that today, because I've just added a few videos today, but thank you for letting us know in case I didn't know that. Oh, the
Yeah,
poor
they sent
cat.
it you on, on your message. They sent it live to you.
Is
Oh,
that because it hasn't been given its eye drops?
Yeah, it's not been given its eye drops, and apparently Orion's taken it to about 4 different vets.
But it's vets online.
hello.
It's not proper vets.
Hello, Earl.
They looked into it or something and they said it's vets online. He's not been taking it to a proper vet. He's only took it once.
God, it's disgusting. They shouldn't have that.
Let me have a
Cat
look,
at
see
all.
if I've got... This is how the cat wakes up, Alphabet. No, so let me just put
I
this
hate
up
it
so
anymore.
people know we're talking about the cat, and we'll have a little discussion on the cat, and I'll see. So there won't be any screen recordings just yet of this. So this is the problem. Oh, that was an accident request in the box, sweetheart. RSPCA do need to be called, but they just, I always say RSPCA seem to be as useful as a chocolate teapot. They do good work, but on things like this, I've seen it in real
protection.
life. Yeah, cat's protection
cat's
might be a
protection.
bit more
It's much better. Yeah.
bit more useful. Does anybody know when this infection started? Because I've been dealing with some other things at the moment. I've been a little bit out of the loop on Alphabet Law.
I don't know. I started watching these rats, whatever they are.
Is it rants?
Yeah, rats.
Yeah, I know you've got bad eyesight, sweetheart. So she's not calling rants a rat. She just can't see the name properly.
I can't actually. I need my glasses. I can't get them from the optician yet.
I know, I remember you saying that. Have you tried to call them out to come in and see you? You can get them to come out to you. Did you know that?
No.
No, you can get them to come out and see and do a at-home opticians thing.
What?
Yeah.
Choosy glasses and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll send you the
Specsavers do
details.
it.
Right.
Yeah, I'll send you the details.
Specsavers.
Yeah, Specsavers come out and do
Yeah,
it.
Specsavers.
All right. I'll give them a ring later. Thanks. I didn't know.
Thank you.
Do you have to be something wrong with, mind you? I'm housebound anyhow, so.
You're housebound, so they'll come out
Yeah,
to you, sweet
Max,
pea.
Yeah, Max had them come out to her. She's just put in the chat.
The only
All
problem
right,
is
thanks.
then you'll see Alphaba properly.
Oh God, God help you if you do.
Oh, guys.
So the cat's now. Oh, that's
Yeah,
not
both
good.
eyes. Both eyes,
That
poor
is
thing.
definitely an infection, then, isn't it?
Oh,
Oh, bless Lou. They can when they're small because they're not as adapting. Normally, it can be because the claws aren't retracting the best, because the claws don't retract until they're a little bit older, so they can scratch themselves. And I'm going to say I can imagine that with Alphaba as well, because the place isn't as hygienic, it can be more likely. But when they are small, it's not uncommon for cats to get little things like eye infections and conjunctivitis like children do, and it can be easy to treat with some eye drops. But if Alphaba's not putting them in, it's not gonna.
no, well, they're saying the cat's going blind.
Hi, Buffy. Oh, bless. Shall we watch a little bit more of what Alphaba's up
Yeah, you
to
can
then?
throw me off if you want.
Okay, I'll drop you back to the comments. Don't like throwing you off. I'll place you down gently. How about that?
Okay.
I'll place Cass down gently. There we go.
Morning, Jess, my darling.
Morning, Jess. Right, let's have a look how the cat's been waking them up though, despite the poorly eye infection. And
I hate it in the morning though.
Yeah.
One thing I don't enjoy is when she eats my feet.
That's what cats do.
And she's like, to my feet. I'm like, oh, I'm just trying to sleep, Queen. I'm just trying to
This
sleep.
is a foot muncher. This
Then
is
what I have to
the-
do is I have
Don't you?
to tuck in my duvet so she doesn't get my feet. It works every time, which is good. So, thing is with her is that she goes to the window, so she brings the daylight.
This is what they do.
Yeah, Gizmo did. He only had 3 legs, but he still attacked my feet. As soon as my toes poked out from under the duvet, he'd attack them. They do that.
Rupert likes feet. Meatball really likes fingers. He likes to nibble on your fingers and lick your fingers. That's the way he shows affections. Oh, Jess has done their hair orange as well. So I'm in a very Oolaka Squirrel moment today.
She looks absolutely gorgeous as well.
So it will be a very squirrel moment day today. So yeah, Meatball loves fingers. Karai's just a licker. She likes to lick. So it's a very, very much. We need a dot. Get rid of the squirrel, Mags. That's what we need. It's just what they do. What else have they been up to? Right, let's watch this. It's 57 seconds, so let's mute and watch it. Alphabet discuss getting a nose job and why they're doing it the way they are. Oh.
A non-surgical nose job is like the safest way to get a nose job, basically. So, yeah. It's the safest way. Because the nose job is not a permanent nose job. It's like you can get it dissolved and back to normal. But yeah, I don't think I will do that. But if I don't like it, I can always get it taken off. Do you know what I mean? So it's like a test to see if I like it or not. So because when you have like an actual nose job, you can't reverse it. Whereas a non-surgical one, it's on the day, it's easy. You don't have to have anything inserted into your nose. Well, I mean, as in like cut open. You can just relax, sit back and just let it. I'll find the results as well because they're quite promising. And they're really good.
Isn't a non-surgical nose job going to make the nose bigger?
Quite possibly. Can it get any bigger?
Because I can understand the theory, because it could be like injecting Botox or what is a non-surgical nose job?
I have no idea. He just sounds like he's talking shit to me.
Non-surgical nose job. Let's have a look. Right, non-surgical nose job called a liquid nose job uses dermal fillers to temporarily reshape the nose without surgery. So yeah, they're using dermal fillers, so they're not going to be able to, let's be honest,
Yeah, how are they going to take half away that surgery? I agree, Meg.
You're going to be able to reshape a nose, which I've got, because I broke my nose. My nose isn't even on each side, so I'd be able to have one and even out this side to look like that side. But how would... Elphaba is known for having a larger nose and has said that they'd want more of a petite feminine shape to the whole... They want to go petite and feminine. You're not going to be able to do petite and feminine. Yeah, they're not going to be able to reduce the size. Yeah.
But why?
Some people just aren't happy with the way they look.
I don't like my nose.
But, like, deal with it.
No, I don't like my nose. I'd have it changed if I could, because I think my nose is too big.
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to go and have a non-surgical nose job to make something smaller.
No, of course not.
You know, it makes no sense. I get non-surgical... The idea of non-surgical nose jobs, that actually does sound fantastic. Yeah, it firms up the size of the nose.
I have a big nose, like, but I'm not going to change anything about it. Like, it's my nose, like.
It means we can breathe in more oxygen.
I do understand, like, why some people get them. Don't get me wrong, like, I'm not saying you shouldn't get them done. But I just think...
If I could have any surgery, I would have them take all my teeth out and have dentures, because toothache is horrible. And they won't do it.
The thing is, you know, you said we can breathe in more, but we can smell more bullshit. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's true.
Noses.
That's true, but we can smell nice smells more. Non-surgical is to even out bits or make the side profile straight. That's true. So maybe that's what they want, like a more straighter profile. So we've only got a short clip. So, but I think it's quite a good idea. It's quite a good advance. You know, it's not a bad thing. It exists. So, hi, Spicy Frog. Right, trigger warnings for this.
Spicy Frog.
Trigger warnings for this next clip, everybody. So I'm just going to put Sam in the chat. Big trigger warnings for this next clip. It is a clip from Rickster. Some of my things aren't working at the moment. If anybody knows the Samaritan's number and can put trigger warnings in the chat, can we please do that? There's a communication error on... Oh, there we go, it's working. Communication on TikTok. Right, big trigger warning. This, I don't normally cover Rickster, I normally keep away. But I thought this needed a bit of awareness, so I just wanted to slide it in here. Now, Gandu, and I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correct, we'll hear Rickster unfortunately say the word. And I've just said the word just to express the word, and it is a horrible, horrible word, so I feel awful saying it, but it's to explain. Is a vulgar Hindu slang term primarily meaning butthole, idiot, or someone who takes a passive role in anal sex. It's highly offensive insult in India. It refers to 2010 commercial in black and white Bengal indie film about a frustrated teenage rapper directed by, and I'm unfortunately not able to pronounce that name properly, and I don't want to mess it up. So if you are saying this towards somebody, it is very, very offensive. And unfortunately now we are going to see what Rickster did. So I apologise that I did have to say that word to explain it to you guys, but sometimes that's what we have to do. Here we go. It plays a bit for you to be able to watch it. I didn't realise it was doing that, but yeah, it let people watch. So I can't believe he did this, to be honest with you.
Gandu. Your brother is a Gandu. Your sister is Gandu. Your brother's family are Gandus. You are a Banshut. You are Machut. Very many pudding. Very many pudding. You are Muta. Lula, Lula, pudding. Very many pudding. You are Gandu. You are a Gandu. Your brother is Gandu. You are a family owned.
Oh my goodness.
That's disgusting.
So, yeah.
God, it's very.
Now, am I confusing myself here before I say this? But isn't Rickster the one that owns? Isn't he the Christian?
Yeah.
Because
Supposedly, yeah.
I got very confused. You don't need to know what means to know it's racist. Yeah, I was like, is he the Christian or?
Yeah.
And owns the agency.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So anybody who is part of that agency, you are being run by people that are clearly racist. Yeah, as a Catholic, we do not claim him. Buffy, would you like a box, sweetheart?
He owns a company of his Christian partner. Well, they're not Christians to carry on like that, are they? I mean, I'm an atheist, but you know what right from wrong, don't you?
It's disgusting, vile behaviour, and as somebody who is not of any particular religion, I think I do respect all religions. I find religions very fascinating, and the love that it can bring and the community source that it can bring together.
Yeah.
Hi, Carla. Dressing like that it's just vile. No problem, sweetheart, no problem. You might want to jump in a minute anyway, because we're covering one of your favourite people. I'm just disgusted by him. I just wanted to put this out here as it is regular behaviour for him, but just to remind people who he is and what he is. And Rickster, you are vile. From me, I think you are vile and disgusting, and I don't care what you've got to say about me, because you are beneath me. So yes, I do think I'm better than people. I think I'm better than you. Right. Oh, Zach. Trigger warning again, people. Trigger warning again. Well, Annette is not my favourite person, and I'm going to have something not very nice to say about her in a minute, because this is the problems with Annette, is sometimes you have to stick up for her, sometimes you have to call her out. This is... Zacky. Big trigger warnings, people.
You dweebs.
And what I've noticed as well, there's a few people, if no one got the Karate Kid reference from the body bag, that's not my fault. You're not pop cultured. It doesn't mean deaf, by the way. If anyone's seen Karate Kid, you'll know it.
He's trying
but these other little creators that come on and then having a bit, I ain't playing your clips. I ain't clapping back to your pages. The last time I done that, I birthed Toxic Dan. I'm not making the same mistake twice.
So that's Zach. That's all I need to play of this clip, to be honest with you, is Zach. Zach played, basically said, I made a body bag comment regarding Annette, and we're now saying that it was a reference to that movie. And I think we've just all got to be a little bit careful with our humour and our jokes. And I can be one to make a dark joke and maybe an actually inappropriate comment. And I need to be aware of that and take accountability for that. And I have taken accountability when I've overstepped the line. You've got to be careful of your audience, but also not your audience and your company that you sit with. When we say these things online, we've got to remember there's a wider audience. I might say it when we're doing a small live, and I know the people that I'm saying it with are very comfortable and will take it well. But what about the people that might accidentally scroll in? What about the people, if it's being screen recorded, that could be offended by it? And not everyone's going to know your reference. It's not just you sat at home or sat on the phone with friends. He did say that she belongs in one, and that, as much as we dislike Annette, is wrong. And if Annette's upset by that, I think she has every right to be upset by that, because that is not an appropriate comment to make about anybody. Well, unless you know what, I've got a thing about crocodiles, and I think they really like a brand of my food which is made with 100% PDFs, but that's a different matter altogether. How do we feel about this in the chat? If it was a reference to a film, why didn't he say that in the first place? Yes, exactly, Esther. And then maybe people would have understood the reference and maybe a little bit less outrage. But I don't know.
Have you seen the films?
I've seen the films, but I can't remember them. So,
I don't know what films he's talking about, so.
right, on that, I think I'm going to try and play this to make it fair. Does everyone know who John Cook and Cruise is?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know. Do you know Spencer?
Who?
John Cook and Cruise.
No.
Right, John Cook and Cruise is he does like cooking things and cruising things. He is one of the people that first called Annette out. Is an ex-mod of Annette, an ex-friend of Annette, knows quite a bit about Annette, is part of the group that is known for calling Annette out on her behaviour and has been quite prevalent in that. But again, it doesn't excuse behaviours that have done in the backwards and forward, and everyone's entitled to an opinion, but we have to be careful. So let's play this.
I like that, scandalous. The cruise money's been going towards kebabs instead of his Monjaro.
Oh, Annette.
I didn't say it, I'm just reading a comment out.
I'm, yeah, like I said, I think the best thing any of us can actually do.
Oh, you all right? He's lost his microphone.
It's a clip from EQ. EQ's reacting to it.
Right, I'll do my thank yous while he's sorting his microphone out. Karen, but not Karen, thank you. Elsie, thank you. Maddie, thank you. Keely, thank you. Soph, Paula, Millie, everybody who tap danced and sent roses, thank you very much. Is James back on mic?
James
What
is
happened?
my friend.
The battery died.
Oh.
It's alright, it should be better now, is it alright?
Yeah, sounds it. I was getting feedback for a second, but that should be alright.
1 second.
Right, so there was nothing prevalent in the beginning, but listen to this little bit. Now, she's saying that she's only just reading out a comment, so which could be true because I read out comments in here. How do we feel about the way she's reading out the comment? Is she just reading out a comment, or does it feel like she's having a dig? Let's be honest. Let's listen properly and let's be honest.
Ha! I like that, scandalous. The cruise money's been going towards kebabs instead of his Monjaro.
Oh, Annette.
I didn't say it, I'm just reading a comment out.
But she said, "Ha! I like that." What do we think?
Sounds like a bit of a dig.
And that is not fair. That it is a bit of a both. She's saying it's like when I read out a comment and say I agree with that comment. I might not have come up with that thought, but that is a dig. That is a big dig at John, and John doesn't deserve that. John does not deserve that. It is not to have a dig at somebody. She doesn't like it when we comment on her weight or her lack of exercise that we see, and the fact that she uses her conditions maybe to excuse her lack of weight management. So should she be having a go at somebody else's weight journey?
No.
Exactly. That's exactly how I feel as well. So, right, where was we? Next video. I don't know what this one was. What was this one?
Times I've tried to lose weight.
Oh, so here we go.
Doctors have told me many times that when you have ME and PCOS together, it is difficult to lose weight.
So you have reasons why it's difficult for you to lose weight, but you're okay and quite enjoying reading a comment that's having a jab at someone else, and you don't know if they've got conditions that are making it hard for them to lose weight. Is that fair in it? You don't like it? Morning, Jack.
They've confirmed that for me. I have also had dietitians who I have been under where I've tried to lose weight and I haven't been able to. I have had ME since.
Have you tried everything? I've not heard you talk about Monjaro or other like healthy diets and things. I'm not saying that she hasn't. I'm just saying that she's had a dig at somebody else, and you know, it definitely does make it harder to lose weight, Mother of Dragons. And as somebody who's struggled with, and I know that people might find this offensive as I don't appear that large, but I've been told that my BMI is not where they would like it to be for my pain, that I'm in pain because I'm larger than they want me to be. I've got conditions that make it harder for me to go down to a size 8 like they'd like me to. So doctors are cunts, aren't they?
I was 21, 22. Emmy doesn't pick and choose who it hits. It hits anybody. Anybody can develop ME. Okay? It's not something that is suddenly there. You start off being unwell with another condition and it turns into ME. That's why so many people who had long COVID actually have ME.
Long COVID and ME, they've defined them as different things, but it is the same sort of thing. But for some reason, they've separated them to make it clear of what's caused it, and I don't know why they've done that, because you can have chickenpox, like severe chickenpox can actually be quite severe in adulthood, and that can turn into ME. So I don't know why they're deciding that COVID one needs to be completely separate. Is it because COVID was such a... I could go down a COVID conspiracy with that, to be honest with you.
Long COVID is based...
She did Weight Watchers for only a few weeks and stopped drinking Coke, but then I think she wants instantaneous results. And with these conditions, you're not going to get instantaneous results, are you? Especially with PCOS, you're not going to get dramatic results, but she could get a small result.
I mean, I don't know if PCOS or ME or anything like that, but I'm struggling to lose weight, as you know. You know, it takes the time.
She showed pics of her younger and she wasn't small. Yeah, I think for someone like Annette, she's never going to be small. She's never going to be small. And what I'm annoyed with now is not that she's not trying, because I don't know how much she's trying. I don't know how hard it has been in her body, and I know how hard it has been in my body. And it's the fact that she's enjoyed this dig at John cooking cruise, or is it just that she's so frustrated? Maybe it's that she's so frustrated at everyone having a go at her. She went swimming for Swimming World. Oh, Swimming World sounds fun. Slimming World for 3 weeks last year. Yeah. She doesn't seem to be able to stick at anything for long. And is it that she's just full of excuses? Is it she wants instantaneous results, or is it does she find these things so tiring? I don't know, because I see her online so much and I see her trying to make these excuses. I do think she's lonely, I do, but she pushes people away.
Yeah, you've got to work hard to lose weight. You know, as I say, my struggles with losing weight, and it takes time.
Your problem is the cakes you shove in your mouth and the biscuits you shove in the mouth. Eat a lettuce.
I don't like lettuce, it makes me choke.
I know it's under a different name, but it's been confirmed already that long COVID is basically ME, just with a different name.
I told you.
And with trying to lose weight with ME, you can't exercise, because the fatigue that your body feels makes you feel 10 times.
You can a little bit, just slow walking.
And you can do chair exercises as well. I mean, that's what we do in the women's group I go to. At the end of the session, we do chair exercises, and meditation, and you can do chair yoga.
Oh, look! Exercise for chronic fatigue syndrome. 5 best exercises for chronic fatigue syndrome from the show. So,
fit enough in the pool, that's what Max has said, yeah.
Living with ME. Gentle exercise video from the ME things. 4 gentle exercise videos for chronic fatigue syndrome.
Yeah. It can be done. She's just using any excuse under the sun, isn't she, to get away with it and not do it. I mean, I don't exercise because
Newcastle,
I can't feel
right, this is the Newcastle one. I was going to say I couldn't find the one from my area. This is Newcastle chronic fatigue exercise class. Newcastle NHS Hospital. Oh, we've got 2 viewers requesting, so it can be done, but it needs to be done gently. Needs to be done gently. Multi-guest open while I play the rest of this.
I've accepted one. I couldn't see the other.
Hello, sweetheart. Who have we got in the box?
Hello.
Hello. What would you like to say?
I just wanted to say that I think sometimes it's people forget that actually I've been overweight as well. So I lost 7 stone on Monjaro.
Well done.
Well done.
And I think it's important to remember that actually being overweight is just as much as an eating disorder as being underweight is.
It is.
And it's not just as simple as, you know, sometimes you do need to eat less and move more, because actually it's hard to be consistent. And I think when you consistently also overeaten your whole life, it's really difficult to then be able to get in that mindset. And I think people see people who are anorexic and underweight, see that as a mental health condition, but actually overeating is also the same thing. It's just the other end of the scale, and so it's not always just as simple as being able to not do that. I spent 2 years near enough on Monjaro to get to the weight I did, and when I stopped taking the injections, started putting weight back on again, because even though I'd spent all that much time doing it, my brain, when it comes to food, just doesn't work that way. And so I've had to go back on it on a maintenance dose to be able to maintain my weight loss.
The weight loss.
I've stopped taking Monjaro, and I've started putting on a little bit of weight since I stopped taking it.
Well,
But
I always see it, Auntie. Is we always say to you, put down the cake and things, but it not that easy, because I always see it as, imagine being addicted to the one thing you can't avoid. Like if it's alcohol, you can stay away from alcohol. If it's rugs, you can stay away from rugs, but you need to eat. You have to eat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that must be so difficult.
Yeah. And so I think it is, when it comes to the weight loss things, it is difficult. And then we do know, she has said, you know, we know she has PCOS. We know that makes it even more difficult. It does make it really, really hard to lose weight. And then also potentially, if she is also neurodivergent, that also then makes that even more challenging as well. So I think when it comes to, I know obviously she's a very controversial person, but I think when it comes to the weight loss side of things, and then I think also you add into that, when you are above a certain weight, it takes a long time to be able to see the impact of weight loss, and so it can be really difficult to have that stamina to keep going with it, because when you do have so much weight to lose, it's not just a little, well, I can just do this. I mean, you're talking, it takes years and years and years to get to that weight. It's going to take years and years and years to lose that amount of weight. And so where sometimes when it feels so far away, it doesn't necessarily feel like something that's potentially achievable, and so it's quite easy to then just to flip-flop, which is why you see that you know, we've joined a Weight Watchers club or whatever, and then we've gone back, and then we haven't gone back, because actually sometimes I think it can get to a point where it just feels unobtainable, and so it's sort of like, well, why even try?
With her being so controversial, the support that somebody else might get with them saying I'm struggling, her attitude to things means that she's going to get more nasty comments and people saying, oh, you're not trying. Because of her attitude, she's not going to get the sympathy factor.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's part of what it is, but I think that's why it's really important sometimes with people like her to remember that level of impartialness of, you know, I don't always agree with everything she's always said or done. However, I
not trying, because of her attitude, she's not going to get the sympathy factor.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's part of what it is, but I think that's why it's really important sometimes with people like her to remember that level of impartialness of, you know, I don't always agree with everything she's always said or done. However, I
put on £2. Why did you do that? You know, when they sort of like shame you a bit, you know?
Yeah, and I think especially when I think the difficulty is because she makes it public when she has been going, it means that, you know, if she was doing it silently in the background, she might actually find it easier for herself. But when you're doing it publicly, it also increases that level of pressure, because then you know that there are 700,000 people sat in your live watching, know that you're going to do these things and are probably going to ask you about how you went on next week. So it increases that level of pressure as well to, you know, to try and be consistent, which again then doesn't help, I don't think, because you know that you've got all those people that are then going to ask you, did you lose any weight this week?
Hi, Buffy.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you. I'll leave now. Can you kick me out, because I don't know how?
I will drop you nicely.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Hi.
Hi, Buffy. You all right?
Hi, Buffy.
No,
What's the matter?
I'm not. Right. She called out. She's got all these issues. Just to clarify, she is 5 months younger than me. And I have PCOS. I have chronic illnesses. However, I dropped 3 dress sizes. Not deliberately. I do suffer from an ED. However, it wasn't deliberate. But I dropped it. But to call out John on Saturday night that was out of order. And I watched on The Observer, who's on the YouTube, what she orders for a Chinese.
This is the thing, is the eating disorder side of it. Can you imagine?
Yeah, which I suffered from because I used to be a pro gymnast at 12.
Yeah, well, was you the opposite end of the scale then?
How do you mean?
Like, so she eats too much, did you eat too little?
At 12 years old, when your coach is telling you the less you eat, the higher, the faster.
Yeah. So,
however, when I started coaching, and also my coach, when I got a silver medal, said, "Oh, you were the first to lose." So when I started coaching, when I retired, when my girls got silver, I took them out for pizza.
Yeah.
But to call out John when she knew they were doing this live, and big up to Pockers and Andy. And I won 2 lines and I got a gift voucher, so yeah. However, you know, she's not helping herself, and 3 weeks at Slimming World, you know, they don't get a chance to weigh or
she wants
advise.
She wants instantaneous results. She doesn't keep anything up. This is the thing.
But to call him out for the Monjaro,
it's point two face, like hypocritical, point blank. That's what I wanted to say.
Well, I've got a video coming out, and I want to challenge her in a boxing ring.
What if she?
I don't think she'll go for it.
Say something, and I don't. No, I'm not going to say.
Go for it.
I know, because I'm mean. That'll be me being mean.
Go on, no.
What
do
if
it.
she falls over?
She can't blame disabilities because I have them.
Yeah, but what if she falls on top of you?
Well, that might hurt. However, if she can't, I'll take pitta on. I'll take the pitta bread on.
Can I just address this? I don't think I've got them up. Right, the picture of John Pockers and anti-TikToker that was made on
with Epstein.
That was made on a Discord.
It was done by Pitta, posted on her story.
And her excuse is that in America, it's basically those people are the butt of all jokes, and so it's okay. I don't know.
She also forgave Gary Glitter because she's a Christian.
Let me.
She's not a Christian.
Talk amongst yourselves. Have a little chit chat while I can see if I can prove. Because
no, I'm Catholic myself, so I know it's not Christian behaviour.
Hello, I'm still here.
Hello, Independent. You're right.
She's not a Christian at all. She doesn't practice her Christianity. It's the same as Rickster and that.
Exactly. Well said.
Because I don't practice it. I used to be a Christian. I know the practices very, very well. So you can tell they're not. Annette can lose weight. I'm on, I haven't got what she's got, but the medication I take, which I'm glad to say, Quirky, I'm back on it.
Good, I'm glad for you. I am here, I'm just looking for proof of something.
Makes me eat, and I've lost 5 stone so far.
Well done. Was that your
I am on
choice?
an injection because I'm also type 2 diabetic, but I'm
type
right
3C.
down the list. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm type 2.
But I have to get up every morning just to move my body because I'm so bad of arthritis now. I have to train first thing in the morning to get my body to move. And then this afternoon, it will be, it's going to be a shoulders day, shoulders and cardio. I don't go to a gym. I've built my own gym, which is...
Gyms can be really intimidating.
Yes, they can. Totally agree.
I got it. I thought I got the screenshots of Pitta. I haven't.
I went to Ballantyne's and it seemed that everyone was staring in the mirror doing their bicep curls. It's too intimidating.
Yeah.
I'm severely autistic. Well,
I had a panic attack in the end. I've even when I got down to 19 stone, I put 2 tyres on my shoulders and walked 5.5 miles for a mental health charity.
Well done. Good on you.
Wow. What was she going to say, Spencer? Sorry,
well, because
Spencer, what was she going to say?
autistic, he doesn't like go to the gym in the day. He goes at like 2 in the morning, so it's quieter for him.
Yeah.
Right, I can't find the proof, but I'm going to find it and I'm going to put it
Do you
up
want me to jump down and send it to you?
Send it to me later and I'll put a video up.
Okay.
Right, but what I am going to do, why am I...
Annette, by the way, planned all of it. She told everybody online before the photographs come on that she had planned something to take people down. So she is a part of that photo. We
know that. I've got my own contacts.
Okay, sorry.
No, don't apologise. You're just proving what I already knew.
Yeah.
Can I just say to Honey Bunch in the chat, we're not talking about her weight. She brought it onto the app, discussing it, and it's just for awareness.
And she also went for John.
The thing is, that's the main thing, Honey Bunch. She had a dig at John with the Monjaro by saying, I like that, and reading out the comment that somebody put. So this is the thing, is if she doesn't like people talking about her weight, she shouldn't really have been talking about somebody else's weight. And previously, when we've talked about things, it has been all about her health conditions and how she's saying with these health conditions you can't exercise, and people discussing whether they have been able to exercise or not. So
excuse me, you've got a dog, you can walk it.
Yeah.
No, we have to push the dog so it doesn't get any exercise in a chair as well.
It's a puppy, it's going to get arthritis.
Yeah, we're talking about our journeys. I mean, I'm type 2 diabetic as well, and until recently I was on Mounjaro, but as I said before, I had to come off it because it made me very, very ill. I had really bad tummy side effects, and that's why I came off Mounjaro. So
have you tried Ozempic?
I think
I was prescribed by the hospital with the Mounjaro. I can't afford to buy it for myself.
No, I thought Ozempic is on prescription
is a tablet.
as well.
It might be a better form for you. Right, I am going to get up if I can. I'm going to get up the fact that she wants everyone to pay for her hearing aids. So
her hearing aids now.
Have you not seen that?
Get them free on the. Can't she get them free on the NHS?
In all fairness, my mum's 88. She's got hearing aids from the NHS. She didn't like them; they were too big, and so she got hers from Boots at £3,000, which I wasn't happy about. But my mum is very old-fashioned. But because she's the same age,
500, Neil is saying, and I'm having slow computer issues, so I want to eat the laptop out.
You love your computer, really.
This is a new one.
Yeah,
this was bought just for TikTok. It's Kimmy's fault for all the dots. Use all the dots because it's Kimmy's fault that the computer's slow because of all the bloody things.
At least you're not blaming Ian for a change.
I can't blame Ian because I could actually because he's touched this computer to do things on. Maybe it's Ian.
Oh, poor man. No, I'm going now. I'm going.
Ian.
DNA testing. We want fingerprints. We want proof.
He's used it to do something on it.
Did you know what else she tried to do though to Pocker's Live on Saturday with the bingo?
No.
They posted his kids' photos again.
Why is it always with the kids? Leave the kids out of it.
And you could see Pocker's go off screen. You could see it upset him. They took accountability and apologised last year.
Yes.
Leave his kid out of it.
John came in here and did a massive apology and said that he'd leave her alone. The only reason it came back was because she was being a pain in the arse.
But also, I mean, because, as I say, she is 5 months younger than me, her parents, my mum's the same age. I would never dream of asking my mum for a holiday.
Right.
They should enjoy their retirement, but at the same time, they're probably paying for the holiday for a break from the...
Hello, potato. Oh, no, that's chaos. Stop. Right, are we ready? Luna wants hearing aids. It's 1 minute, so we can mute and we'll watch it all and then we'll talk about it. Luna wants hearing aids done privately, and she is having a second MRI.
So, in about 8 to 10 weeks, I should have an appointment for an getting tongue-tied. In about 8 to 10 weeks, I will have an appointment for an MRI of my head for a second time. Because the first MRI they did, they were looking for a TIA. So, they didn't look for this particular thing. And because of that, that's why it wasn't even looked at.
Surely, if you know what the MRI is for, and you was going to come and tell people online, you'd be prepared to tell them what it was for. I get that people get muddled up, but if you were going to come and announce it for the first time, you would know what it was. Or is that just me?
And the doctor thinks it's gonna probably be something to do with my actual hearing. They're gonna look at issuing me new, more modern, not the really modern hearing aids, but the more modern, smaller hearing aids that are a lot more comfortable. And if I have to, I'll look at getting some private hearing aids.
Why?
I don't know yet. I'll wait and try the NHS ones out and see what they're like. But it's quite ridiculous to think that my low-level hearing could actually be causing a lot of my balance problems.
Well, no, it's not, because hearing's connected to everything, so it's not ridiculous. But why would she even have to say, like, the NHS are giving you some, so why are we already jumping to our invest in private ones?
In all fairness, having seen the NHS ones on my mum, I can understand her point.
Maybe she's seen them then.
And compared that to the ones my mum got from Boots privately at $3,000, they're little earbuds. They literally do not look like hearing aids. But also, they don't work on her. I still have to repeat things.
Mum, maybe that is fair comment. Maybe NHS aren't always good in honesty. Fair enough then. Fair enough.
Both my parents had hearing aids in the NHS.
But again,
your parents. Sorry.
Yeah, both my parents. So Auntie B, Auntie B, people call me.
Hello, Auntie.
So maybe that's what. But I'm gonna again say it, Annette. From what I've understood that she says, she gets full high rate PIP, and that is what your PIP is supposed to pay for your additional cost due to being disabled.
I'm on PIP.
I'm on PIP as well.
What, the high rate, like her?
Stop outing promoting what you get, people. It allows people to come and attack you. I'm very I mean, I say that everyone should have an Ian. Get yourself an Ian. But for those,
what's an Ian?
Ian is this amazing thing that pays for everything because it works really hard. It makes
your husband?
It's not. Yeah, it's a husband, but it works really hard. It gets you
Mine passed.
you want. It makes you cups of tea and coffee on demand.
I never had one.
It makes you cups of tea and coffee on demand. It lets you have 8 cats and 2 dogs.
And a gecko.
And a gecko.
Oh, are we cloning him? Are we planning
I think we should clone him for everybody. Hello's come into the box.
Hello, so I'm Jules.
Hi, Jules.
Hey, Jules.
Hello, lovelies. I just a quick one. I don't really know the ins and outs of this lady, but
Really?
I have FND, so
welcome, fellow person.
And she was having a speech problem the other day. Is that real?
What, the stutter?
Yeah.
Quirky, I'll let you take this one.
I believe she has a minor stutter that is real. But she over exacerbates it, and as a fellow FND sufferer who has really bad speech issues that come and go, it makes me really angry because how she appears makes people not believe people like us, because it comes and goes. We had our lovely Mags who was really struggling that day, and she's has a speech issue from brain issues, and she came in the box. I've actually put up a video of me on a really bad day where I came and said good morning, and
tag me in it, Quirky.
I will do. And
I'll repost it.
I actually believed, I was told by somebody they believed that Annette may have seen my video.
I've never seen a person with a stutter repeat a word.
Well, I repeat words.
Yeah, but not like 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
I think with FND, it's not such a stutter. It's more like you hold on to the words of M and things like that, and it sounds like you've had a stroke, which it does.
It does.
And those, what happens to us with FND is because we're highly stressed, highly tired, highly worn out. And a lot of FND patients are trauma victims like myself. I wasn't sure whether it was real, because I've never seen a stutter quite like that, where it's so...
No one has.
If you watched long enough...
energetic to do, that it's so painful to watch.
If you watched long enough, it went very quickly as soon as she got a lot of gifts in.
Okay, it doesn't work like that, I'm afraid.
Mine tends to go either after a lot of rest or after I've had a sleep. Sometimes I can't speak at all, and I end up relying on hand signals. Sometimes, as people in here know, I'm struggling to get my words out. I forget words, and I have an amazing chat that will fill in the words for me, and I can read it, and then I can say it.
Because I'm a singer around here, and I have a little band that I play in.
I'm sorry, you're a what?
A singer. I'm trying to, and I want to prove that even with FND and mental health and that anything is possible on this app. It can be a beautiful place to be.
I've sent you a follow.
So I'm going to follow you as well, because I do like to follow my fellow FND.
Because I work in PR.
And I just wanted to say that anything is possible. If I get tired, you can see in my eyes because they get glazed over because I have seizures. I don't have them online, but my mods are so good. They're going, right, you need to go now, go and rest. And
I have Magsy and an auntie in the chat, not an actual auntie, it's her name, and they will tell me to get offline. I've actually got epilepsy as well, so I've got a seizure alert dog. And I'm very lucky.
Are you up to your
I am up to my hour now, my alert thing.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I do wish you all the love in the world with FND and whatever other chronic conditions.
But don't be fooled by this lady. Do not be fooled by this lady.
If you need any help with PR and everything, I do it free of charge. I don't charge any of my clients. If I can promote them, help them in the music industry, I will.
Come in my live and see what you think. You might not like me.
I well, I don't know
Quirky,
how old you are, but I used to work with Carter.
Live. 46. So I'm with oh god. Sorry.
Oh, seriously?
No, it's completely gone out of my head who agency I'm with. Jim Star, that's it. But I just wanted to say thank you for having me. I do wish you all the love in the world, and thank you so much.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
And you, all of you, take good care of
Thank
yourself.
you for all our new viewers and some
Quirky, this is your 1 hour timer. Please round up your lives.
Sorry, Quirky, just very quickly. Sorry, everyone. Just regarding this Annette and the stammer and stuff. None of us really know the truth. So why don't I've got something to play that, and this is literally coming from Annette's mouth. Okay, it's 2 clips. One clip is from 2024 and one is literally recently. It's literally like 30 seconds. Just 1 second, please. Just listen up, everyone.
Okay.
Why don't you do it on your own
The
live?
stammer was disgusting. So, Mum official, mocking that you had a stammer was disgusting. So, Mum official, I wasn't mocking it. I genuinely do have a stammer when I'm stressed. It's part of my anxiety.
Now, that was the first video. This is the second one. Oh, where is it? Sorry, 1 second. Oh, where is it gone?
Mocking that you had a stammer was disgusting. So, Mum official, I wasn't mocking it. I genuinely do have a stammer when I'm stressed. It's part of my anxiety.
Yeah.
We've seen the clips.
Michelle, I'd like to educate you something, Michelle. I don't have a stammer, I have a stutter. And the stutter comes and goes. It's not there all the time.
Unless gifts come in.
So basically, she literally said it herself. 1 minute she's got a stammer, and then in the next video, because she doesn't remember her lies, she's now got a stutter apparently. So she's literally lied. This is proof that she's lying.
Hungry
she doesn't
guy,
even know what she has.
Boxes. I've got a question. Do you think she's lying?
I don't think it's for me. I can't say yay or nay, okay? And it's not really fair for me to say yay or nay because I'm not Annette. I'm not friends with her.
No, but you have an opinion.
Yeah, I could have an opinion, but it's not really. When it comes to illnesses, it's not really. It's not really appropriate.
Wait a minute. Stammer and stuttering refer to the same speech disorders with differences mainly regarding terminology and subtle uses. It means the same freaking thing.
Yeah, but with me, I'm going to say this. Annette doesn't know that. Annette does not know that they both mean the same thing. And the fact that she's literally saying, oh, I don't have a stammer, I have a stutter. And then I have a stutter, I don't have a stammer. If it's the same thing, why would she... Yeah, no.
Can I ask you one other question, Hungry Guy?
Sorry?
Have you been blocked by her yet?
By her? Oh, yeah. But that wasn't... No, I was literally trolling her, so that's why she blocked me. But
No,
I just literally, what's it called? Yeah.
if you're part of the
With this,
block
it's just
gang.
the lies. It's just like, I just can't take it anymore, and it's just so frustrating. It's just so frustrating.
My respect for you has grown.
It's very strange for you to agree with us, Hungry Guy, but I am going to have to end now because I've done my hour.
No, that's okay. But I just wanted to play that just so everyone can know, that's all.
But it does.
Hungry Guy, follow me back.
I will.
It does mean the same thing. I think I use stutter, stammer, speech impediment. I just can't fucking talk sometimes. Penguins mean pineapple juice, by the way, everyone. Please take your medication.
Quirky, can I just ask you, do you really use... So if you're going to say stammer, you're going to say stammer. If you're going to say starter, you're going to say starter. Do you mix the two, honestly?
Hungry Guy, I call penguins, pineapple juice penguins. I can't fucking speak some days, so God knows what comes out my mouth. You're lucky to get English out of my mouth.
And we wouldn't change it for the world, Quirky.
Okay, well, anyway, I'm going to drop. Thank you for letting me up anyway.
You're welcome.
Take care, everyone.
Try not to be a cunt, everyone. Take your medication. Keep hydrated. Love you much. Bye.